What was my first job in Hollywood? I was the assistant to a big shot talent agent. And on my second day of work, she screamed at me furiously and fired me. It was traumatizing. A few months later, I managed to get a job working for these two writer-producers. They had a new show on the Warner Brothers lot, Brad and Eugenie, extremely talented writers, and they were a writing team. I was like 22. They were probably in their early 40s. Now, Brad was like just a normal TV writer, but Eugenie was a rock star. So she always wore tight jeans. She had jet black hair. She had dark sunglasses. She'd walk into the office, and she'd do this. Like, she was always surprised she found her way into her own office. That's how dark they were. Turns out before she was a TV writer, she used to interview rock stars for like Rolling Stone and Playboy. So she was a rock star writer, right? That was her thing. And I was always very intimidated by her, and I never knew she liked me. And, I wanted to keep my job, so, whatever, I was scared. She'd go into her office. Twice a day, she'd stick her head out, and I had to get her lunch or run errands or whatever. One day, she gave me her ATM card and her PIN number. And she goes, go get me some money out of my machine, right? And I'm like, all right, I don't know if she likes me, but she trusts me enough to give me her card, right? So I get the money, and I'm like, damn, that's a lot of money in there. Give her the money. One day, she says, I'm going away for the weekend, and I need you to house it, Ramon. And I'm like, who's Ramon? She goes, Ramon's my cat. I'm like, oh, that'll be easy. She goes, well, no, Ramon is dying, and twice a day you have to give him subcutaneous IV shots to keep him alive. And she takes out this needle. It's like as big as a javelin. I'm like, I don't know about that. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Ramon, what do you think? Ramon's like, this isn't a good idea either. And she's like, too bad. If this cat dies, you die. Wow, right? And I used to have to carry an umbrella around when we walked in the lot to keep her in the shadow because she hated the sun. So I was like Jeeves the butler with this umbrella, and people would look at us funny, like, what's with those two over there? And I'm very protective of her. I'm like, don't you dare judge us. Don't judge us, right? One day, she says, I have to go to the stage. She's in a bad mood. I go, okay, well, here's the car keys to the golf cart. She goes, no, you're driving me. I'm like, all right, get in the golf cart. Now, she's in a really bad mood. Who knows why? Maybe a script blew up. Maybe there's problems with the actor. Who knows? Showrunner is a stressful job. She goes, don't talk to me. I'm like, got it. Not a word. I'm driving. But it's getting awkward. So finally, I just look up in the mirror, and I go, Miss Eugenie? She goes, what? I go, you're my best friend. And she loved it. She starts laughing right after all this nonsense I'm doing for her. I'm saying she's my best friend. Like, what kind of loser am I, right? She loves it, right? Yesterday, I did a post on social media promoting my one-man show, A Paper Orchestra, which premieres in Los Angeles. If you want to come see it, go here for tickets, right? So she sees this post. I don't talk to her much at all. This is 30 years ago I worked for her. I don't talk much at all. She leaves a comment under the post, and the comment is, I love you, and I'm proud of you.